Hi, I'm Kelsey, creator of In Bloom Felt Studio, and today I will be showing you how to make a variety of leafy stems using 4 simple shapes. This video will show you the assembly only. You can find the template with PDF and SVG files available for purchase in my Etsy shop. It also includes a written tutorial, and you can find that at the link below. There are 3 methods I will demonstrate which can be mixed and matched to create a variety of styles. The first involves gluing your leaves directly to your stem. The second involves a wire wrapping technique, and for the third we will use wire and floral tape. For this tutorial you will need felt in any shade of green. I use a high quality wool blend. You'll also need 18 gauge wire, 22 gauge wire, fabric scissors, wire cutters, needle nose pliers, floral tape, a hot glue gun, and hot glue. Let's get started. Okay, so the gluing method is as easy as it sounds. It involves gluing your leaves directly onto the stem. You can use any of the leaf shapes and you can make them close together, further apart. These are just a couple examples of what that would look like. I'm going to demonstrate using the simple leaf shape and the longer leaves, and all you do is just glue them directly onto the stem, and as you work your way down you just kind of angle the leaves outward as you glue. So here we go. And that is the gluing method. Super simple, and just snip off any extra glue if you have some poking through. For the wire twisting method, you take thin 22 gauge wire and attach 2 sides of leaves, and then you can wrap it around one thicker 18 gauge wire. Here's what it looks like with the large leaves on the 7 leaf stem. Here's a smaller version just for reference. But again, you can use any of the leaves, and here's what it looks like with the long leaves. So I just think it's really cool how you can mix and match and do however you like. But I'm going to demonstrate using the 7 leaf stem. First, I always lay it out because these pieces are pretty similar, and it just helps me so I don't mix any of them up. What you're going to do is glue your top leaf onto an 18 gauge wire. Okay, set that aside and then take your 22 gauge wire, and you're going to use wire cutters to cut about 3 inches, 2 to 3 inches is fine. Cut 3 of those. There's 2 and 1. Next, just glue your matching sizes onto either end. Awesome, so next take your smallest leaves, and then you're going to start wrapping around the wire. I'm using my thumb and my index finger to hold and pinch where I want it to be, and then use your other hand. Oh, see, I got another piece of glue, but these fabric scissors make it really easy to get any of that off. Okay, use your other hand to just wrap it as tightly as you can around your center wire. It's okay if it moves a little bit, you can adjust these wires and leaves when you're at the end. but wrap it as tightly so it doesn't slide down. Okay, so I've reached the end and I have the leaves where I want them to be. So next, take some needle nose pliers and just pinch where you twisted the wire around, and that's just really going to hold it on so that way they don't move and slide. And that's the wire twisting method. The last method I'm going to show you is the wire and floral tape method, and that's where we take 5 22 gauge wires and attach them to one stem using tape, and it creates a nice line throughout the middle. I really like this look. I think it's really beautiful. Here's what it looks like with the big simple leaf shape, and here's what it looks like with the small, and I'm going to demonstrate using the pointy edge leaf. So what you'll do for this one is just take one of your 22 gauge wires, put it onto the middle of your leaf, not quite at the top so the wire doesn't poke through. I'm holding it with my index finger, and then you're going to create a line of glue through the middle, fold it over and press it tightly, and then keep it in the folded position until all 5 leaves are glued, and then we'll open them up at the end once we're sure that the glue has dried. All right, so let's glue our leaves. Great, so now that all of our leaves are folded over, we're going to open them up by pressing this wire upward to create a nice arch in the leaf. And if we had tried to do that when the glue was wet, you would have seen it showing through here in the middle. That's why I just like to wait and do them all at the end. So open up all of your leaves. Got a little bit of glue here. You can still see my wire on this one, but that's an easy fix. If that happens to you, just add a little bit more glue. Fold it over. I'm not going to open it up just yet. I'll wait and save this leaf for the end. Okay. I'm going to tear off a piece of tape. I just think it's a little bit easier to work with than directly from the roll. And then take 2 of your leaves and adjust them however you want to make them look. I'm going to put kind of one at the top and one angled off to the side, and then pinch it together and use your tape to wrap it tightly around. I'm going to go around about 4 or 5 times just to make sure that the tape is really secure at the top before I start making my way down the stem. And as you do that, you just add leaves as you go. So keep going down your stem, and then whenever you reach however tall you'd like it to be, you can stop. Use your wire cutters to cut through. And there you go. Sometimes I do find that the tape comes unraveled, and if that happens, I'll just add a drop of glue to make it a little bit more secure, but that's it. What's really nice about this one is all of these leaves can move, so you can really play around with it and style them inside your vase or even gluing two stems together, you can have some branching off, so it's really nice and fun. And that is the floral tape and wire method. Okay, so that covers the last method of wire and floral tape. You can really get creative with this one with bigger shapes. You can use your pointy leaves or make them super small, add them all the way down, whatever you choose. And keep in mind, you don't even have to use these shapes on stems at all. You can add them onto garlands or wreaths, wherever your imagination takes you. So that's it on leafy stems. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. If you enjoy these, make sure to like and subscribe and follow along to see what I can teach you next.